This is the maamar basi lagani by the Rebbe, and it's a beautiful maamar. This is the maamar that the Rebbe gave over, and the year after the Shtalkus of the Labavitcher Rebbe. Let's get right into it. The first line is Kaisiv Kvod Kedushas Maricham Yadmar. The Rebbe Rayatz, which is the father-in-law of the Rebbe, b'maimarai, in his maamar Liemi Stolkusei, gave out this maamar Yud Shvat Tavshin Yud Ais Aleph. Basi lagani achaisi kala, I have come to my garden, my sister, my bride. Ve'isa b'midrash Rabbah, and it's brought in the midrash Rabbah Mkaimei. Lagan ein ksiv kan ela lagani lignuni. Don't read here laganani ela lignuni, my bridal chamber. L'makam shahaya ikri b'tchila, to the place that I primarily dwelled. The ikr shchina, that the primary shchina b'tachtonim haisa was down here below. Ad kan l'shenei ulahavin diuk halashin, and to understand the preciseness of the terminology ikr shchina. Hine bepirush shchina mevayar kvod kedush admar hazaken shenikra shchina al shem sheshechenes u'mislaveshes. The term shchina is explained by the Alter Rebbe as sheshechenes, dwelling, u'mislaveshes, and investing within. Melashain v'shechanti b'seichem, I have dwelled within them. Shehu Reishis is Gailos, says the Alter Rebbe, that it's the first revelation of Orein Seif from Atzmos. Hine mimasha kosav shereishis is Gailos Orein Seif nikum shem shchina. That which the first revelation of Orein Seif is called Shchina. Move on mizeh, from this is understood she'inyin shchina hu l'mayla matzilus gamkein, meaning the term shchina is higher than atzilus also. Gam b'vchinas ha'or shel lifnei hatzimtzum, also within the level of or that is higher than the tzimtzum. Sharei reishis is gailus hu be'erein seif shel lifnei hatzimtzum, because the first revelations of Orein Seif is before the Tzimtzum. Just get a practical understanding. And goes on the Mittel Rebbe. Because the light that the kav produces and the chut that is within the kav, lagabe atzmis Orein Seif, Nikra b'shem shchina, is term shchina. Ki inyan shchina hu b'chol makom lefi inyanei, because it's always a relationship. Where Hashem is and where His dwelling would be is always a relationship. Lagabe atzilos hine malchus nikra b'shem shchina, and with the world of atzilos, malchus is termed where the Shechina is dwelling. And in that Malchus of Atzilus is termed Shechina. The Tzemach Tzedek explains, only when Malchus of Atzilus is unto its own self, meaning to say, when it's not being emanative into another state into a lower state, meaning the chain-like descent stops there. But if the chain-like descent continues to lower realms, meaning Atik of Bria would be the next state, that would be the Shechina, V'Sheichanti V'Seicham, Shechenes U'Mislaveshes, in Atik of Bria. Aval B'Hiyesa, but within Batzilus, he miyuchedes imahem, imasviris Datzilus, leishayach lashon Shechina. But when Atzilus is a representation with its spherais, meaning the spherais and Malchus Afilu are revealed with Atzilus, they're miyuchad, then Atik of Bria is the new Shechenes U'Mislaveshes, in comparison with Atzilus and all the spheres within. Nevertheless, through this Seiser, this is not a contradiction. Ki Shechina Shenemar B'Dramar Zal Hainu Maloshin Datzilus is the terminology of Atzilus. Ve'af and even gum zeis rak kishenaisis bechinas atik lebriya dafka, like we mentioned. Aval b'shei rasha, but in its source. Hainu meaning k'maishahu legabe orein saif. Yeah. Makes sense. The echad hataimim, and one of the reasons mashakav, meaning we're still holding the opinion that because this bigger picture of Seder Shtalshalos, there's always a level of Shechina and Atzmos. So that's why the Mittler Rebbe can term the Kav in relationship to the Orein Saif as Shechina. Kosov Kvay Kedush Adma Maharash. Lefisha Kav Kavanas Hamshachasai Bishvil Shishlabjesh Be'elamais Nishmas Yisrael. So a very big chiddush of the Rebbeim is that a way to understand how the Shechina can be dwelling is that the intention of this, intention of a dwelling place, is the fact of the intention itself. That's a shechenes u'mizlaveshes b'chlal. So the Rebbe says that the Rebbe Maharash, that the Shechina is b'shvil shislabish ba'olamais in the lower realms. That's why the higher realms could be termed Shechina, because it has initially the intention. So there's a pnimia factor there. V'nishmas Yisrael. V'lachein, therefore, hine gam bereishis nikra b'shem Shechina, and that's why even according to the Rebbe Maharash, the Alter Rebbe, where he says reishis is gailus or in seifus term Shechina, it's true, because the ultimateness of each level of Shechina is being dwelling is the ikr. The Rebbe is going to say, u'lamayla yeser, and even more, Shechina b'shei rashay harishin lamayla mat tzimtzum, and up there before the tzimtzum even, mevayik v'dkushas admar nishmas eidin shegilui kemeshu b'pnei atzmai. Nikra b'shem Shechina. And each individual lights over there are termed Shechina. How? Shebechlali, that in general, ha'or shelifnei atzimtzum. Yesh bai beis gimel madreges. There are 3 levels of lights up there before the tzimtzum. Etzem ha'er, the essential light, v'hispashas ha'or, and its emanative faculty, which spreads into 2 different lights. Ubihispashas ha'or beis madreges, gilei ha'er, one level of those hispashas the light are a seviv kalamim, and the second vigila ira atzmai shashayich la'ilmais vigila ha'ar, and this revelation of light la'atzmai itself hashayich have a relationship la'ilmais to the worlds Giselle Mikr or Hamamaylik. And the relationship that there is from the source are the light of Memaylik Kalamim. Vigila Ha'er Hazeh, and this light itself, Nikum Shem Shechina, are term Shechina. Okay? Memaylik Kalamim is term Shechina here. The Af, and even Shehu Lifnei at Tzimtzum, even before the Tzimtzum. The Ef Shar Shahaya Mikr Le'Eilamais. How? Shalachin, therefore, Hutzrach Lihiyes at Tzimtzum. The light that are before the Tzimtzum, it's not very simple that it can be just create worlds up there. That's why Hashem created the Tzimtzum. Because Shalachin, therefore, Hutzrach Lihiyes at Tzimtzum. Ve'at Tzimtzum Arishan Shu B'chinas Siluk Dafka, because there had to be a removal. Mekom Akam, nevertheless, Nikr B'Shem Shechina, there could still be term Shechina. And all that is the explanation of the primary dwelling in the lowest realm. Hainu, meaning Shegiloi HaShechina B'tachtonim, to reveal the Shechina in the lowest realm. Huloi HaShechina Kumaishu Lagabe Atzilas, and not that the Shechina as if it is in relationship to Atzilas. Hainu Malchus of Atzilas. Not that they're not in relationship to Malchus of Atzilas is the lowest realm. Gam Loi Kumaishu Lagabe Arin Saif. And not Atzmos in the relationship to first is Gailus or in Saif. Hainu a Kav. Or even the Kav in regard to Atzmos. Or Ein Saif. Ki'ima, rather, Iker, the primary, Upnimius, in the main understanding, in the ultimate innermost level. Hashchina of the Shechina, Haisa B'tachtonim Dafka, to be revealed in this lowest realm. Ki ha'or, because the light, Shenis Lavesh Ba'elamais, that invest in this world, Hareheim Ba B'Seidev Adaraga, as we have learned, there is an order to how the light can be revealed in this very world. V'lamaila me'ir begila yeser. V'lamaila me'ir. V'lamaila me'ir begila yeser. And in a greater, more intense manner of revelation. V'kol ma shenim shach, and all that has brought shtal and turned into Misma'et ha'or, in the minuscule revelations of light. V'chein, and similarly, hu b'chlal be'er b'seder shtalshalos. V'chein hu b'chlal, and in general, be'er b'seder shtalshalos, the light that reveals the worlds. V'af shekoidem ha'chetin, before the sin of Adam HaRishain, haya gam lamata ha'ar begiloi, the light that was revealed. Mikomakam, nevertheless, Hayagam Oz, that there was then Giloy or Yeser Lamaya, there was the most intense level of light. Ukumar Zal, not the Yemini Baras Shemayim, I've stretched out my right hand, Ubar Shemayim. Not the Smaila Bara Aretz, I've stretched out my left hand and created the earth. Elakovana al haor, but rather the intention of the light, shalamayla above me'elamais, is the ikar shechina. The primary purpose of the lights in the higher realms are for the ikar shechina. Now the ikar shechina has to find a place to dwell. Ice base. This that the primary dwelling is in this very low realm. Vayar is explained by Midrash. In the Midrash, the Tachtonim Kai, the lowest level, refers al Olam Hazeh Gashmi. Ukemai Shemivayar the Al Yedei Chititz Hadas Nistalka Shechina Meres L'Rakia. Just like it's written in the maamar that the Chet Eitzadas was Nistalka, what became removed of the Shechina from the earth to the heaven. And through Matan Torah al Har Sinai, coming down to Har Sinai, basi lagani lununi, I've come to my garden I've come to the garden, my bridal chamber. The ikar hisilok shenaisa al yidei hachet, and the primary removal that was made by the chet, who bechet etz hadas dafka, u'kamay shebe'inyan hachet, and just like the concept of the chet. Hare ikar hachtaim haya, the other sins came from it. Etz hadas. There became space for other sin. There became the cause and effect. And similarly, in the effect of their sin, Tasiluk, the removal, the removal that became of the sin. Hine ikar hasiluk, the primary removal, who ma shenistalik ayidei chet etzadas oilam haze hatachtain dafka, was the removal from this very world. Tikashem sheikar shchina b'tachtonim hu oilam haze dafka, because this world where the ikar shchinam, where the Iker Shechina dwells, is called this world. Mehine, behold, Kamai Kain, similarly, who Bahasiluk, the removal, the Iker Hasiluk, who the primary removal, Mash Nistalka Meres Larikia, is that which was removed from this very world to the heavens. Shezen Naisa Yedei Chititzadas. As we say over and over again, it was because the sin of the Eitz Hadas that the primary removal and causal of other removals from where Hashem would be dwelling. And from this, there was removed Hashchina Meres L'Rekia. This is also the reason Einu mitzarei v'maimer chetit zadas im hachetaim dakayin ve'enesh v'choyshev ze b'pnei atzmai lefi shebe'achatoim dakayin ve'enesh nistalka mirakia l'rekia. Why wasn't the chet of kayin ve'enesh mentioned in the Friedrich Rebbe's maimer? Because we are focusing primarily, because their sin was from rekia l'rekia, whereas the primary and the focus of the removal is from me'eretz l'rekia. Ma she'ein kain v'satchet v'chetiv v'zadas nistalka me'eretz l'rekia shelevad zeis she'hasiluk me'eretz ze be'ikar negeh lanu. This is the primary relationship with us. Hine zehu gam ikar inyan hasiluk. Not only is it the primary relationship that we have to think about, but also understand that it's the main removal. And the Rebbe continues in the Maimer, there arose 7 righteous men, and they brought the Shechina down here below. Avram Zacha hayridu es Shechina mirakia zayin levav. Avraham merited to bring the Shechina from the 7th Rekia, from the 7th heaven to the 6th heaven. Ad ki Moshe, until Moshe Rabbeinu shu shvi v'koshvim chavivin hayridu es lamata la'aretz. And Moshe brought the Shechina down to this world. The ikar inyan hamshacha hu ayidei Moshe, the primary drawing down was done by Moshe. Sharei Moshe dafka hayridu lamata ba'aretz, because the primary and most important drawing down is to this world, and that was done by Moshe. The kashem shvivin hisiluk milamata lamayla, because kashem shebe'inyan hasiluk, with regards to the concept of removal, milamata lamayla, from below to above, hare ikar hu b'chet tzadash nistalka meretz l'rekia. Canal. Because just as there was the primary removal from this world, so too the primary return is to this world. Hine Kemekein Hu Be'inyan Hamshacha Milamayla Lamata, and also with the concept of the drawing from above to below. Iker Inyan, the primary concept, Hamshacha of the Hamshacha, the primary Iker Inyan Hamshacha, the primary concept of the drawing down, Hu Lamata Ba'aretz Tavka, Delavad, Zeis, and with this alone, Shahamshacha Lamata, this brought the Shechina down below. But Iker Negei Lanu, has to do with us. It's our Avodah. Hine Zeu Gam Iker Inyan Hamshacha. It was the primary Hamshacha. V'zehu Naisai De Moshe Dafka. This was done by Moshe specifically. Hatam Lezen. And the reason for this, Mever Ba Maamar Umeizger Kol Shviu Chavivin. The primary reason how this was done is because Kol Shviu Chavivin. Ois Gimel. V'hine, behold, Meloshin Razal, Kol Shivin Chavivin, and from the rabbi's teaching, all seventh are beloved, Loi Kol Chavivin Shvin, but not all cherished are seventh. Mulchach Mizeh, it's proven by this, She'ikr Hamayla, the primary advantage, Huzeh of this, Shehu Shvi'i, that it is the seventh. Mipnei, because Zeh Shehu Shvi'i, this that there is the seventh. Mitzad Zeh, by this means alone. Hu Chavivusai, that there is the chosen. Hainu Shechavivusai, that this chosen. Eine Mitzad Inin Hatuloi, it does not have any dependence. Bivchirasai, on one's choice, Ritzainai, on his desire, Vavaidasai, whether on his work. Kimba, rather bezed, just the mere fact, Shehu Shvi, by default he is the seventh. Shezeh ba mitzad ha-tolda, he was born in this way. Ubekol zeh, and all this, Hine, Kol Shvivin Chavivin, with all this, all seventh are beloved. And therefore, Zacha Moshe merited Shinit Na HaTorah Al Yadei. Moshe merited to give the Torah by him. V'hine, behold, Bir Kvayt Kushim Maricham Ya'admor Ubetchilas Be'er LaAmerica, when he first came to America. Shegam Be'inyin Dahashvin, also the concept of seventh being the most beloved, Nikar, there is recognized. Mailis Harishan can be recognized how amazing the first generation was. Sharekol Inyan Shvi Hu Shu Shvi Larishan, because the whole entity of being the seventh is the seventh from the first. Obir Az Mailis Shal Harishan. Ubir Az, and this then is his advantage of the Rishon. Shezeu Avram Avinu, which is Avram Avinu Mipenei Vaydasei, which from his work, V'shahaisa Vaydasei B'Mesiras Nefesh, that he toiled in Mesiras Nefesh, giving out his soul. V'inyin Mistapek B'Zeh Adayin, but it is still not good enough. Umisayif Oid, and he continues after L'Cha'ir Al Zeh Negei Hashem L'Guf Inyin. The Oifen Mesiras Nefesh Shaloi, how was Avram Avinu's Mesiras Nefesh conducted? Haya Shaloi Chipash Mesiras Nefesh, he did not search Chipes Mesiras Nefesh. Shezeu Haf Peirish Bein Mesiras Nefesh Davram Avinu L'Mesiras Nefesh the Rebbe Akiva. Da Mesiras Nefesh the Rebbe Akiva Haya Wasser hat gesagt Mesiras Nefesh. Masai Yavai Lidei Vekemenu. When will this appointed time arrive that I will be able to fulfill it? Talking about Mesiras Nefesh. Masha ein kain ba'Avraham, what's not the case ba'Avram? Hine a Mesiras Nefesh shaloi, that his Mesiras Nefesh shaloi haya b'derech agav, it was already a part of him. The Avram Avinu yada, he knew she'ikar avoda, the primary work, who k'mashikasav Vayikra Shem b'Shem Havaya Kel Olam. Al Tikr Vayikra Ela Vayakri. Don't read call out, but caused others to call out. Az Yener Zal Oich Shrein. Vim Nitzrach Lazeh. Also proclaim. V'im Nitzrach Lazeh. B'derech Agav. Mesiras Nefesh. Hine Gam Zeh Yeshnei. There is also. In the course of these efforts, Mesiras Nefesh would be required. He would manifest that quality as well. This represents how great Mesiras Nefesh was. And to show that the seventh are beloved from the first, how great the Mesiras Nefesh Avram Avinu contained, shows how Moshe Rabbeinu was cherished by being the seventh. The Torah was given through him. Shu Shvivi Larishin. V'Hakadosh Baruch Omer LeMoshe b'makom gadlo Avram al Tamid. Don't stand in this greatness that Avram is. Hine afki gadlo chavivus hashvi ve'ein zeh ba lo yadei bechira v'lo yadei aveda. V'hine behold, afki gadlo chavivus hashvi ein zeh ba lo yadei bechira v'lo yadei aveda. Oh, that even that which, how great the seventh is beloved, not because of his choice and not because of his work, but rather farkeret, mitzada toilda, but rather he was born into it. B'kamakom nevertheless. Ein bezeh agbala, this does not bring limitation. Shnamar shnifloisu, wonderful. Ve'ein shayich ela yichidi segula, it only has to do with those that are precious to people, chosen, treasured, lichide segula, elite. Ki'im al derech shemevayer betanya dve'elyo, perak tes u'beperak chafei, move on, bedach divrei Elokim Chaim shekul Yisrael afila eved v'shivcha Yecholim lehagia l'asheres ruach hakodesh. V'kol echad ve'echad miYisrael chayiv loimer masai yagia ma'isei l'ma'isei avosai Avram Yitzchak Yaakov. Every Jew must say, obligated. Until when will my deeds be like those that Avram Yitzchak and Yaakov? Ela shemikol makom nevertheless. Darf mein nit sein genert de zich utzarich liyada asher b'makayim gadloi al tameid. But we need to understand, even though each and every Jew must ask himself about those character traits, we must know that it's not our job to be Avram Avinu, to be Yitzchak, and to be Yaakov at the same time. Don't stand in the place of great. Ozer ken der chfern avoda ushlichus harishin da'al tikr vayikra levayakri. V'zeu ha'chavivus da'ashvi shehu hamshacha hamshich hashchina v'lo ya'id ela shemamshich ikar shchina. The whole purpose that what Moshe accomplished was that he accomplished the ikar shchina. The Eid Yasin even more shemamshich b'tachtonim, into this very lowest world. This is the mission and capable for each individual one of us. It's not because we chose, not because of our work. Nevertheless, all sevenths are beloved. And we are found in the footsteps, the heels of Mashiach. And to conclude, the ikvisa v'avaida, Ligmor hamshacha shchina, to complete drawing down the shchina, v'leirak shchina, ki im ikr shchina, but not just stam shchina, but the primary shchina. Shchina b'tachtonim dafka, down here in this very realm. Ois dalid. V'hine achre shemevayer b'maamar the ikr shchina b'tachtonim haisa. After that we explained in the maamar that the ikr shchina is down here in this very world. V'gar macher kach, and afterwards hamshacha meisha shvi la'arz dafka oimer, that to the world specifically v'ikr giloi elikos hay b'beis hamikdash. The primary revelation of godliness was down here in this very world, in the Beis Hamikdash. Umevi al zeh hapasuk, the kasiv asu li mikdash v'shechati peseicham peseichei lo namar ela peseicham peseicha lechavechad miYisrael. And you shall make for me a dwelling place, that I will dwell within them. But it doesn't say that I will dwell within it, but rather them, in each individual member of Yisrael, each individual Jew. And this is the explanation of that tzaddikim will dwell in the world, and they will dwell upon it. They will inherit the world, and they will dwell upon it. Shehu Gan Eden. That refers to Gan Eden. Mipnei shehem hamshichim, because their job is to draw down hamshachas. Bechina sheichinad maram v'kadosh, the level of this great level of sheichinad maram v'kadosh. Shehiyah begilu lamata, that it should be a revelation of tzaddikim Yeshu Aretz down here in this world. Vishgalad aleh. V'zeu basi lagani laganuni, and this is basi lagani laganuni. L'makom shahaya ikrai, the place that primarily there dwelt, the ikr shchina b'tachtonim haisa. In the Beis Hamikdash was the dwelling, the ultimate dwelling of where Hashem resided. The Inyan, who in this concept it could be explained mivayar Inyan lahavin, to understand mipnei ma haisa ikr shchina b'tachtonim dafka. Why exactly does Hashem want this world specifically? Hine, behold, tachlis hakavana, the ultimate purpose of this world, bibrias v'ishtalshalus ha'olamais, and the creation and chain-like descent of the worlds, dinishav hakadosh baruch hu lihiyos lo yizbarech dira b'tachtonim, because Hashem, there arose a desire in God in order for there to be blessed be a dira b'tachtonim, a dwelling in the lowest realm. V'hine Rebbeinu zaken mevayer b'zeh, and the Alter Rebbe explained this. Asher tachlis ishtalshalus ha'olamais, the ultimate chain-like descent of the worlds, v'yeridasam, in their lowest level, einay b'shvil ha'olamas elyonim, are not in order for the higher world. Even though we mentioned earlier that up there they could have ikr shchina, but really the ikr shchina from those perspective, meaning the ikr shchina b'tachtonim, that's the purpose. Oil since lahem yerida meir panavis baruch, because up there in the higher realm are only a descent. It's impossible for there to be the kavana business. And it's impossible to say shakavanahu b'shvil hayarida. And it's impossible to say that Hashem's purpose is to create depth and lowliness. V'hine yedua, and behold, it's known. The habriya hu rak b'kayach ha'atzmos, that ultimate creative ability can only be accomplished through HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. K'mashakaza b'geras HaKadosh devra masu ive yuchiyu. Asher mohusei v'atzmusai, Hashem's existential existence, his being, shemitziyusai hu ma'atzmusai, that his essence, that his essentialness is from himself. Ve'ein lo yaleha kaidemes, and there is nothing that precedes him, chas v'shalom. Hu levadai b'kaychai, him and his power, v'yechalaisai, and his ability livrei yesh me'ayin, to create nothing from something from nothing. Ve'efes umulchat mamish, an absolution of nothingness, can Hashem create something. Hainu, meaning to say, shehasaivos, that created entities, einoi mehagiloyim ki'im ha'atzmos, is not from revealed faculties, but rather from Hashem's essence. Ve'im kainen, if so, yevshar limer, it's impossible to say. Shetachlis hasaivos he b'shvil oilam ha'isel yenim. Now, the Tachlis Abrius, the ultimate creation of the universe, is not for the higher worlds. Sharei gam oilam atzilos hu gila ya'elim. Because even when you look at Atzilos, that itself is just a giloi, meaning the kalim that are created from within Atzilos are a giloi of Helim, are mere revelation from the concealed. Now, why would you want to create an entity from just a mere concealment? What kind of creation is that? Imkain, if so, zehu yarida me'er panav yizbarech. Any created entity from a mere helim, ki kishahu oires atzilos be'olamais hayu madrega gavoya harbe yeser. Because the lights in the atzilos are great, ve'or sheikh ve'oid, and even more. Shekevan, since shezeo rak iloi harei yashar lemer sha'atzmos hu b'shvil giloyim, and it's impossible to say that the atzmos is b'shvil giloyim. How can we say that? Atzmos is, you can have atzmos because of a giloy. El sha'atachlis hu olam haza tachnin, but rather the atzmos is for this very world. Because of Admar Hamtzai, because so the Mittler Rebbe explains. What's the distinction between this world and the upper world? Olam hazeh nirgash shemitziyusei matzmusei. This very realm, there can be felt mitziyusei matzmusei, we only feel ourselves.